Okay, let's be real. There is no such thing as giving your dog too much attention, but there is such thing as not giving him or her enough attention. So how do you know where you fall on the spectrum? I'm about to tell you. Welcome back to Alpha Paw, your destination for everything dog. I'm Bernie Zilio, and I'm on a mission to answer every doggone question you have ever had about your fur babies. And today, we are talking about signs that you're not giving your canine companion enough attention. Now, before we dive into these 7 ways, I want to point out that attention doesn't necessarily mean affection. Every dog is unique and will have their own unique needs and ways that they like to receive attention. That could be in the form of affection and cuddling, or it can be in the form of rough and tumble play or fetch. Knowing your dog's individual personality is crucial in understanding how best to give them the attention they crave and need. Okay, so the first way your dog may communicate that they need more of your time is by barking more. I'm not talking about barking when the doorbell rings or when your neighbor walks by with their canine companion. I'm talking at you. If your dog all of a sudden starts barking at your family members or you, that may be their way of telling you, hey, I'm here, love me. That may not be a direct translation, but you know what I'm saying. The second way is also, shall we say, vocal. It's if your dog whines at you. This may be a no-brainer, but while whining may sometimes indicate that your dog is anxious or even in pain, sometimes whining is their way of saying that they want some TLC. I'm not saying that you have to reward your dog's whines with all of the pets they could ever ask for, but it is good to pay attention to what they may be trying to communicate to you. The third way is one that we've talked about before. It's if he or she paws at you. Watch our previous video to learn all about why your dog may be pawing at you. But one of the reasons that we discuss in that particular video is that your dog puts his or her paw on you as a means to communicate that they would like some of your undivided attentiveness. I communicate a lot with my hands, so why shouldn't our pups do it too? The next one is one that humans do too, but this is a family show, so we won't get into all that. Awkward. Moving on, but it's play biting. Now, of course, I'm not talking about growling or being aggressive at all. That is not cute and should not be rewarded. But if you're playing around with your pup and he or she starts to play bite or pull at you for attention, that's a sign that they're actually having fun with you and want more of this silly, high energy attentiveness. The 6th way that your dog may indicate that they need more attention is a little on the nose. No, like literally. If he or she nudges you with their snoot, they may be asking for a pet or a WALK. Sorry, my dog is like right next to me and I can't be throwing that word around all willy-nilly or else you will get a real live representation of an attention-seeking doggo. And lastly, the 7th way that your dog may communicate to you that they would like some quality time with you is if he or she rolls on their backs as you approach. I personally love this. Sometimes this is a sign of submission, but in my experience, this is usually an invitation to give a plethora of belly rubs and affirmations in my best baby voice, telling my dog Pod that he is the most handsome dog that ever existed in the whole wide world. I will not be doing my baby voice for you today. That may not work for your dog. Maybe his or her love language just isn't words of affirmation. And truthfully, maybe it isn't Pod's either, but it works for me, so be it. But it is important to learn how best your dog likes to receive attention, and for you to pay attention when they're communicating that they're not receiving it, and then deliver with all of the love that they deserve. How does your doggo tell you that he or she needs a little more TLC? Let me know in the comment section down below. Again, I'm Bernie Zilio, and this is Alpha Paw. Be sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single doggone episode, and we'll see you next time.